Good morning, family. It's me, Simply Smiling. Grab your coffee, grab your tea. It's time for some simple chatting this morning. I wanted to come on and talk about core values. I sat down last night and I was thinking, and I like to just write and scribble on paper as I think. I told you, me and my sticky notes are just a little all over the place, but I actually write on paper, regular paper. And I did that last night because I had so much on mind. I was thinking, what is so deep inside of me that gets me there on most days? Okay, what is so deep inside of me? What's the core of me? What are my core values? What makes it happen for me? So I wanted to go over a few of my core values. Now, your core values is just a process of inventory that we have to take of our journey. You know, you go and you take an inventory to see what's there and what's not there that you need. You make sure you have what you need. And of course, and if it's not there, then you put it there in order to get to where we're trying to go, where we are going. Okay, we have to honor our core values. If you honor your core values, you'll be very happy with your journey. Now, of course, if you don't honor them, it'll just be the total opposite. You'll be unhappy with your journey. Okay. The first one I want to talk about is your mental core value. We have to feed this brain daily in order for it to nourish, in order for it to grow in a positive way. We have to have great things on the mind. That's your mental capacity. It's your gateway to everything else. So be it TV, we have to watch good TV programs. Okay, there's probably about 80% crap on TV, but there are some good channels that we can watch. You know, ones that make us smile, the one that impart something into our mind. Okay, we have to watch that. Okay, I think you should read a good book. That's another way to nourish the mental core value. You know, just read something good for at least 30 minutes a day. Read a good book. Be it your Bible, be it something inspirational, be it just something that really totally lifts up the mind and builds up the mind, okay? Read something good. Listen to good music is another way to nourish the mental core value. I listen to all types of music. Music makes me happy. Music makes me smile. It nourishes my brain on a daily basis. So that's your mental. Deal with that one. The next one is emotional. Now, the emotional core value is it's the one that we don't deal with a lot. It's the most ignored. Why? Because usually if it's not good and it's stagnating your journey, then there's a lot of pain emotionally there for whatever happened in life or whatever life threw you, whatever curve it threw you that we need to deal with. It's not like the plant. You buy a brand new plant and you water it. You change the dirt. You put healthy dirt on it. You may even put plant food on your plant. You're nourishing, you're cultivating that plant in order for it to grow emotionally. Plants do have emotions, okay? But with us, our emotional value, we do just the opposite. We don't nourish the good in it because it's probably packed with so much sadness and so much hurt and so much pain on the top. If we continue to ignore the emotional value on our journey or in ourselves, then we can't grow. We can't get to where we need to go. It'll put a halt on your journey. It'll put a toll, so to speak, on your journey. So we want to deal with the emotional part. We don't want to get emotionally exhausted. There's a such thing. It'll cause you to feel drained. It'll cause you to feel unhappy, as if you're alone in your journey. If you're alone in life, it'll cause you to feel that way. We can feel emotionally drained by others. We can feel emotionally drained by different circumstances that life has brought into our world. We can feel that way. But we don't want to feel that way. We can feel emotionally drained by a lack of self-doubt, a lack of accomplishments. All of this happens to us because we are human. And believe me, nobody's exempt. I've been there, and sometimes I still get there, but I know how to get out. Getting out of emotional exhaustion is the best thing possible for your journey. And that takes time, like with the plant. It takes cultivating. It takes motivating. You know, it takes time to get there. So nothing happens overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day, I'm aware. We all are aware of that. But once you start, you got to start the process of clearing up all those emotions. You got to start it somewhere. You got to find the power in your mental to get through your emotional core value. They all work together. All values work together. Okay. We don't want to become paralyzed by emotional misery. There is a such thing. It could go on for days and days, weeks for weeks, months for months, years for years. And we find ourselves back to where we started because we have not dealt with that emotional misery in our lives, which we all have. You got to view your emotions through a clear lens. Okay. You got to view it through that clear lens. You got to see things that are not as though they were. You got to get there. You don't want to continue to feel corrupt, and you don't want to feel broken. Okay? With self-love, self-belief, and yes, I can, those emotions are turned around. But like I said, it has to be developed, cultivated, and nourished. You have to get there. It's a process, and it takes time. People often ask me sometimes, is it easier for you simply to be happy or to be sad? I've been asked that a lot of times because people view me as happy all the time. I'm a human. I'm sad too, but I don't lean on the sadness. I can be sad, walk out of this house. No one will ever know. I don't wear sadness on my shoulder, okay, because it's in my mind, but I don't wear it on my outer. Okay, I don't want to display that. I don't want to give sadness that much power and rule over my body, my mind, and in my life. I think it's actually easier to be sad. Why? Because to be happy emotionally takes a lot of work. You got to work on being happy. You don't wake up one morning, oh, I'm so happy, and I'm going to be happy all day. No, that does not happen. You can sing your song all you want to, but you're going to come up against some circumstance, some situation before you get to where you're actually going that's going to either make you sad, frustrated, or just disappointed, unhappy. All of that can happen. Okay, it's easier to be sad because sad will just come, sit down, settle, grow, and take room in your life. That's what sad will do. Sad will create a circumstance for you that wasn't even on your mind. So we got to be careful of that. We don't want sadness to enter, but we can get success over these emotions. Just do know and realize that. Like other things in life that are worthwhile to us, we have to choose differently. Make some effort, some practice, and some patience, and some time to make it happen. The third core value I want to talk about is your physical core value. It's very important to be physical. What is being physical? Physical may be 5 arm lifts, 3 leg swings, a 10-minute walk, a 5-minute walk. It all adds up. It's like money. If you got a penny and somebody give you 4 more pennies, you got 4 more pennies than you had. Now you have a nickel. So you've moved from bronze to silver. It's a process. Don't wake up and think, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it right now. I just started my journey. I'm going to go out here and run a mile. It does not happen like that. It all adds up. We got to start somewhere. And usually the starts are small steps. But that's your physical. We got to get there, okay? We got to think that we're active before we're actually active. You got to think it in your mind, feel it in your heart before you're actually there. And it'll happen. You got to believe, practice your imagination. Imagine yourself there. Imagination is good. We got to get there. Okay? So be fair with yourself. We all live right here inside of our heads. So think you're there. Start thinking you're there. Believing in yourself is what that is. When you think you're there, you're believing in yourself. You're going to make it happen. Okay, trimming down, eating healthy, and regular exercise will all work and make us feel great. You can conquer your world. Believe it or not, yes, you can. You have the power to conquer your world. No one can give you that. You have that power inside of you already. You can have more energy, more stamina. You can feel sick less than we may feel now. Okay. If you can't manage being totally fit, totally what some people deem as totally fit, then be as fit as you can. Make your fit as you can enough. Okay? Be as fit as you can. Do what you can do enough. Dance exercises is heart pumping. I love to dance. It gives me a sense of power or victory or success that I can't get from a pep talk, that I can't get from a pill or any magic wand waved over me. It's dance exercise. So do what it takes for you. It clears my mind. It lifts my spirit. That's where you want to get your physical realm. Doing that happy thing. That thing you look forward to doing, not what you dread doing. When you dread doing something, you're not going to do it long. And I'm not speaking bad of your journey, but that's how it is for me. I try to do some push-ups. I started with 1. Believe it or not, now I can do 3. And that took some time, people, for me to be doing 3. And I'm actually doing it off the wall or even off of my balance ball. It's not, or the lady kind off of my elbows. And I'm getting there, but I'm not making it a priority to do push-ups because I'm learning new ways that I can do things to work my arms. I just want to prove to myself I can do those 10 push-ups. And I do truly believe in my mind that is coming. I don't have the self-doubt, but I'm going to keep trying to do those. It all adds up, okay? We just have to get the mindset right with our emotions, and it can be really powerful, and it can take us a long way. It can take us either way. It depends on where your mindset is. Yes, I can, or no, I can't. Get your mindset right, and your emotions will line up. Okay, and achieve your level of fitness. The last one I want to talk about is your spiritual value. Okay, we're all spiritual beings. Okay, it's important to look at your health as a spiritual value. Okay, why? Because your spiritual side, is your core. It's the core of you. It's what lives, resides, sleeps, and breathes inside of you. It's your spirit. It's what's going to come out. Okay, wherever your spirit is, that's what's going to come out. Okay, it houses the sense of who you are, exactly who you are. It tells us how to relate to others, how to relate to different circumstances, how to relate to reality. The spirit is bold, bad, and I'm glad I got one. I'm glad we all have a spirit, okay? Because we need it. It lets us know if there's any hope for our future journey. It lets us know. It'll let you know how to correct that thing, to get it there. It's a sense and a peace. It's a sense of calmness, and of peace. Your spiritual value is low if you live in fear of succeeding. If you feel like you're alone on your journey, your spiritual value can be low. If you feel hopeless or helpless or empty, we want to clean all that up. It can make your spiritual value low. Okay, we have to release our purpose. We all have a purpose of being here. We all have certain talents that we can do, certain gifts that are just bolster our journey. We all have that inside of us because we are, again, spiritual beings. You can get your spiritual level at an all-time high if you meditate daily. Find something to just relax the mind. Concentrate on what you have instead of what you don't have. Be grateful for where you are on this journey instead of being ungrateful for where you're not. Okay? Avoid neediness. We all have what we need inside of us. We got to pull it out. Stop thinking that you need this, or I'm talking to myself as well, or I need that in order to get to this journey. I'm not built right. I don't have what it takes on the inside. Yes, you do. Don't be needy. Stop living out of neediness. Dig deep and realize you have what it takes. There's enough success to go around in this world for everybody. If not, we wouldn't be here. There's enough success. We got to find it and stop being needy, living in neediness, and dig it out. Okay, and of course, get some rest. That's self-explanatory. We all know what rest is. Okay, smile a lot, smile more, laugh more. We all have an inner child. We were children before. My inner child comes out all the time. If you don't know me that well now, you probably say, "Oh, she's so right." Yeah, that inner child comes out. I don't keep her under no restraint because the mind of a child is a happy mind. It makes me smile realizing that I still got jokes. I can still smile. I can laugh on a daily basis, minute by minute. So bring that inner child out. I don't keep my inner child stagnant at all. She makes me happy. I love her, little girl. So find your inner child and pull her out. Peaceful mindedness, that's the last one. It means doing what you enjoy. Find something peaceful about your journey and work it. Do something you enjoy. That'll get your spiritual value to an all-time high as well. Slow down and savor the worthiness of your time. Just slow down. Savor what's worthy to you. Cultivate the things in your life that are important to you. And your journey will be a big success if you realize what's important to you and deal with that. Connect with others. Love yourself. You're not a pitiful person. You're not a worthless person. But love yourself. Find out where you are, okay? So don't deny yourself any part of these values for your victory. Don't deny yourself. I want to leave with a quote, and you think about it. This is a quote by Rumi. I read a lot of his quotes. It says, "You are not a drop in the ocean." Okay? You are the entire ocean in a drop. Say that again. You are not a drop in the ocean, but you are the entire ocean in a drop. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, family. I love you guys, and talk to you soon. Bye.